Hello. Today is the 8th day of the coding process. And today's special day. Why? Because I said so. We are making our first um our first thing, our first whatever this is called. I really can't remember what it's called. But, oh no. But that is a good thing. It's a cool thing. Cause now that wasn't a cuz now. It doesn't matter. Whatever. What we need to write. Void spawn. Okay, caps lock is on apparently. Oh, hopefully it's spelled right. I don't know. Spawn random animal. Hit enter. Curly bracket. Hit enter. And then we can take everything in this if statement. Control X. Control V. Then we can go spawn random animal, and then get that, and bam. And you may say, well, what the heck does that do? Does it make you, whoops, does it make you spawn a random animal? Yeah, that's what the other code did. But now, when I hit S, just like before, it spawns a random animal. Except now, it's different. It's nicer, because now we can just say spawn random animal instead of having to type all of this code out when we just want a random animal to spawn. Because now it's time to add collision to make the cookies actually do something and to make them spawn randomly on their own. Because currently I'm pressing S to spawn each one of these. Alrighty, time to add those features. Alrighty, now we're going to get some random, or we're going to get it spawning on its own. So we're going to do spawn sorry, someone walked in my room. All right, we are going to go ahead and type in invoke repeating. It needed to be capitalized, my bad. Invoke repeating. And then parentheses. And then string name. So that means we're going to go ahead and do this and spawn and will better be spelled right, otherwise it won't work. I think continuing in the parentheses is what we do. Yes, we do. The time, we'll go ahead and just put random things because we're about to put them as variables. Shut up, you're fine. All right. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. Let me close it off. And we no longer need this because now it will just spawn them. If I were to go, it would spawn it every 2 seconds, or it would start spawning them after 2 seconds and then spawn them every 5 seconds. But before we do that, we are going to go ahead. Spawn time. No, I wanted that. Yes, spawn time. Spawn count is not what we want, but spawn time is something that we want. Spawn time, 2 seconds. Bit float and spawn interval Well, I don't know how to spell intervals, so I'm just gonna check. Oh, he put start delay. Start interval. Val. What did I just press? Doesn't matter. Interval. We'll go ahead and put delay too, just because he did. And I don't know. Spawn interval 5. No, we don't want to wait 5 seconds. We want to wait 1.5 seconds. F. I know where F is on the keyboard. I know how to type. Right now, spawn delay. Spawn delay. And we'll go ahead and type spawn interval right here. Go ahead and save the code. And hit play. These guys should go down. And yep, it's spawning them on its own. Ah, get a cookie. You get a cookie. And you get a cookie. And you get a cookie. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raise my player's speed really quick before I forget. Public float range speed. Let's go ahead and go like 25 maybe. 25. I'll go ahead and check. All right, play. Go ahead and see what the speed's like. It didn't even change it. What the friggity diggity hell? Does it have something to do with like the move, find, edit script, reset, spawn manager? No, go to player controller. Public float speed 25F. It should work. I saved it, right? Yeah, I saved it. And we use speed, correct? Is speed even in here? Speed is in here. Yeah, it should be working. But it didn't change it. Whatever, we'll go ahead and just change it in here. It's fine, doesn't matter. Ah, ah, ah. 25's too fast, but these guys are also too fast. We'll go ahead and change this to 20. And we'll update the code to 22. Because we want to. I wonder if I can just get rid of that. Yeah, I can get rid of these zeros because they don't need to be have zeros at the end of them. All right. Now the speed should be correct. Yeah, you know what? That looks good. But the speed of the moose is like way too quick. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and adjust the speed of everything. Not recording it, and I'll show you in a minute. Alrighty, I changed just a couple of things. I changed the speed down to 18 for the player. I don't know, it looks a little better to me. The speed of the fox is still 10. The moose's speed is now 15, and the stag is now 13. I think it's just better. Speed of the cookie's still 25. I haven't even adjusted that. I also changed it to where the animals now no longer like be spawned out of this area, out of where I can hit them. They can now only spawn up to right here and all the way up to right here. I wonder what the cookie speed would look like at like 50. Let's see. or, type A in the cookies. That's kind of funny, but I'm going to stick with 5 for now. Or it sticks at 50, or it's just not going to change. I don't know what's up with this freaking code. Doesn't matter. All right. On to, well, I need to pause OBS first. Where's OBS? On to the next thing. Alrighty, so this one's one of the not code ones. We are going to, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and use the stag as an example. Go ahead and double click it. And then, whoa, it seems really big. Double click it, and then it's gonna take us into like this view that you're seeing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and enlarge it actually, just so I can see it better. And then we're going to add a component, not a rigid body. I forget what it's called. It's called a collider, a box collider, not a 2D one. Then we are going to want to go right here. We're going to want it to be a trigger, provides contacts. Whether or not the collider provides contacts without any... Yeah, I don't care. And then we are going to click that, and now we can see these tiny little boxes right here. We're just going to go ahead and try to... Uh-oh. All right, we're just going to go ahead and try to adjust this to the size of the stag because we need it to be. I can't tell if it's like over it or not. All right, now the back doesn't matter that much. The front's kind of like what matters, if it collides well or not. Same with the like top and bottom, it doesn't really matter that much. All right. So the front is correct. Correct? Yes, that looks good. Now the side, that's fine. And the side, that's fine. About as good as they're gonna get. All right. Now, we're gonna go ahead and leave this somehow. Yep, just click scene up there in the top left. And now this guy has a rigid body. Or not a rigid body, my bad. Now he should have a box collider. I don't think this one does. Nope, he does. You can see his box collider right there. Now, something we're going to do for the rest of these is we are going to just do this in here. And yeah, the advantage of doing it in the prefabs is then you don't have to override it, but I'll just override it. It doesn't matter. Gotta make sure to press use trigger. Edit them. Bibbity bobbity boo. Shrink this thing down. Think that's good. It's kind of small, so maybe we do want it to be quite a bit larger. Whatever, that looks good enough to me. I'm not a sizeologist. I'm not a professional size man. All right, that's there. That one right there. That looks good too. Go ahead and bring that down. That looks like it's doesn't have the ears in it. I think it does. It does. Go ahead and bring the bottom up. Damn, that looks like it's pretty close. All right, that's good enough. Now we are going to go ahead and it has the trigger. We're going to go ahead and override them. Apply that box collider to all of them. make sure that it has it. All right. Stag has it. The moose does not. Hello, Mr. Moose. Time for you to get your box collider. Add component. Box collider is trigger. I wish I could just like have it auto snap to like the things. That would be pretty nice. All right. Now let's see. I think that this is smaller than the moose. And no, it's around like perfect, but I kind of want it to be a little bigger because the moose is like really fast. I don't know. Looks good enough to me. The up is pretty much good. I don't even need to move that, but I'm going to. Back, just move that. I think it's clipping his tail a little bit. Bottom, bring that up. Good enough. Piece of pizza there. The cookie's actually on the bottom. Just like raise it up a tiny bit. Let's go dive forward. There we go. I think that's good. That looks good to me. I think this side is like slightly big. Oh, whoopsie dipsies. Let's just go ahead and drag him all the way over there. Yeah, the left side's a little bit bigger than the right side. I don't know. I'm not a professional at this. Doesn't matter. All right, overrides, apply to all. And then the last thing we are going to do this to is the cookie. Add a component, add a box collider. Luckily for the cookie, it just automatically does it. And we need to select is trigger. And we also need to add a rig not rug, a rig body, not a 2D one, just a regular one. We need to add a rig body to this man. Turn off gravity because, well, kind of needs to just like float. And yeah, that's this one. I'll go ahead and keep actually. All right, let's just go ahead and reposition this camera back up here. All right, and go ahead and go like this. Make sure that these guys have box colliders, and I did not. I'm glad I checked. I forgot to override the cookie. Apply to all. Food cookie. They got this. All right, on to the next project. Alrighty. So we're gonna start this off by right-clicking that, create new C# script. All right, right-click that, create new C# script, and I think you put collider. I have caps lock on again. I don't even know if that's spelled right. Doesn't matter. I don't even know if that's what he put. Still doesn't matter. All right, it's gonna load. I'm gonna go ahead and open it, and then go back to Unity. We're going to drag it into. Wait a minute. Shut up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and drag collider detection into cookie, into fox, into animal moose, and into stag. And because we did that, we're gonna have to override every single one of these. No. No. What? On simple farmer in scene player control script. What? No, don't do that. It doesn't matter. Okay, and to this, now we are going to go ahead and, by the way, I remembered what these are called. We made one of these, they're functions. And we are going to go ahead and create our own function again. This one is void, is it Is it something? Hold on. What is it? Oh, on collision? No. Does it start with a V? Hold on, let me check. Um, Void on. All right, I'm gonna have to check because I just can't remember what it's called. On trigger. Ah, I would not have gotten that on trigger. Enter. Yep. And it automatically makes it private and gives it a collider and other. And I want to see what it said on trigger enter. If other. Okay, that's not what we want. I just wanted to see what it said. I'm also gonna make sure OBS is recording because, well, I don't trust myself. Um, there we go. And now we go ahead and type capital D, destroy game object. Yes. Whoopsies. What? All right, destroy game object and then destroy other dot game object. Destroy game object and destroy other game object. Now, if we go ahead and save this, go back into Windows. If we play it, this guy should disappear. Oh, oh my God. It works. They just pop out of existence. I can't even get to them. I am so good at this game. I made this game. Ah, ate the food. Ate the cookies. Ate them. Ate them. All right, yeah, this I'm not doing very good right now. All right. Now I don't know what's next. Oh, the game over screen's next. All right. Time to, I don't know, learn it. Alrighty, let's go ahead. I almost closed OBS. That wouldn't have been any good. All right, let's go ahead and add the final thing. In destroy out of bounds, we are going to hit enter. And then we are going to type debug dot log, I think, dot log, and then these guys, and then message game over, and then that game over, man, game over. Type that. I don't know why it says that's wrong. Not exist in the current. Hold on. Do I now have to just write game over? Oh, I gotta put these things. Okay. All right. My bad. Go back into Unity. And before we test that, we are going to go ahead and select these, all of these. Go ahead and delete them. Also, I don't know why it wants me to override this, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I hope it doesn't break anything. I don't think it will. Yeah, it doesn't look like it will. All right, now when I play it, we will go ahead and let a cookie or a guy go past. And despawn, and yep, right there. Game over, man. Game over. Like the most boring game over screen ever, but I mean, like, hey, it works. Also, we need them to game over a lot faster than this. So, however, where they destroy out of boundsing, lower bound -10. Let's go -4. Control S. I don't know exactly how well that's going to go, but hey, we'll test it. All right, and hopefully it actually works. Let's see. -4. Yep. All right. It looks like the moose kind of despawned. Like, no, I think it's still Yeah, we'll be fine because we can't shoot him from that far back, anyways. All right. Well, that is that. That's it. Type. All we can do now is I just press up. All there is to do now is just make the code more readable. Makes game over appear. Left. I think that's spelled wrong. Alt Enter Control. Appear, yes. Appear in the bottom left. Well, I could add more of these, and I am going to, but I don't need to record. So, well, that's it. We're gonna just go ahead and see how long I can last without getting a game over. That wasn't very long. All right, that's the end of this video. Bye.